say amazing. Yeah, yeah. You say one word, I say amazing. Yeah. Alright guys, another quick video, and this one is talking about the star forts. And as I was doing some research on star forts, I started to ask myself this question. You know, the fact that they're so beautiful from sky view had me thinking, like, wow, why would they build like this, you know, to look beautiful from the sky, or, you know, from above? And then it led me to ask about aircrafts, flying objects, you know. So I started doing some research on, you know, Tartarian flight objects. And before I go into that, I want to show you guys that, you know, those of you who don't know when the first aircraft was built, this is what history tells us. The first aircraft was built on December 17th, 1903. Now, if we go even further than that, the first blimp ever built was 1852. And if we go even further, the hot air balloon was built in 1783. Now, those of you who are, you know, serious Tartarian researchers know that, you know, a lot of these timelines are false. But I started doing some research on Tartarian flight objects, or, you know, flight transportation, and I came across this right here. And it says, the first hot air balloon was supposed to be in 1783. But like everything else, that is a lie. And like other modes of transportation, hot air balloons have evolved, but this one has remained a slow-moving adventure for sightseers. The Tartarian culture was in many ways more advanced than ours. It had a higher standard of living, was more ethical, and lived closer to nature. Tartarians built many things that we cannot. Again, let me repeat that part. Tartarians built many things that we cannot, and built many other structures that we would have a hard time, a very hard time, replicating. When they built it, was done with an aesthetic appeal because they had more of an appreciation and concern for beauty and art. Old churches and cathedrals were originally not religious structures. Let me repeat that again. Old churches and cathedrals were originally not religious structures. They were energy centers. Organs manufactured frequencies which were amplified and transmitted through portals. Wow. Portals? Now just take a second to think about that. They're talking about portals. By the way, this article here was uploaded by this guy, Bennett Ross. And when we're talking about portals, it reminds me of that show that's on, I believe it's HBO. It's called His Dark Materials. And there's a lot of things that make sense within this article that coincides with that show, that series. So, you know, there had to be flying objects. Just look at this here. It looks like a flying boat. So, these star forts here, they made them so beautiful and gave it such a distinct pattern for the sky viewers. Whoever was, taking flight transportation from up above and looking at this, and it was just beautiful. They wouldn't just build like this, for no one to see it from up above. So food for thought. Like, it's amazing to realize that they had some sort of flight transportation in those times. I mean, perhaps the flying carpet was indeed real. Only it wasn't the carpet that was keeping them afloat. Maybe it was within the energies within their body. It ties into all the research that I've done, like the organs, that was in every cathedral and these castles that were built. But yeah, I just had to share this with you guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please like, share, subscribe, and you guys have a good day. You say one word, I say amazing.